Well, despite some production challenges, automakers are rolling out new models this year. Automotive expert Mike Caudill is joining us live this morning with an exclusive show this morning. And I'm so glad to see you. I know you're in Detroit. Why aren't you in the back lot here?
I know, right? Well, with the coronavirus pandemic over the last year, we've all had to maintain a little bit of distance. So this has actually been my home. I'm just north of you at the Stalls Automotive Collection. And they're so kind here. They've invited us in. We stay socially distanced and we showcase vehicles. So a lot of big news, Amy, for you in the auto industry right now. Of course, President Biden last night talking about electrification. General Motors here in Detroit talking a lot about electrification. So I'm going to share this one right here with you. We have 7 vehicles to talk about. This is the 2022 Mini Cooper SE. It gets 110 miles of pure range, and you can charge this bad boy up to 80% in about 36 minutes on a fast charger, which makes it cool. And I love the exterior design of this vehicle. Now, Toyota, Amy, not getting enough credit in the world of electrification right now. They're America's #1 green automaker. They've done so much with the Prius, and they have said by 2025 they will have 70 electrified vehicles, including this one right here. This is the Toyota BZ4X, and this is an all-new concept. BZ stands for Beyond Zero. They're going to be carbon negative by 2050, and they will have 50 electrified vehicles here in the next few years. Concept vehicle, hope to see it on the road in the very near future. Now, you can't talk Ford Motor Company and Mustang without talking a little bit of horsepower. Now, they've talked about the Ford Mustang Mach-E, which is electrified. Not this one, Detroit. 480 horsepower under the hood. It'll start around $52,000, has a nice big V8, and this is the Mach-1, so it's a retro throwback with the design of this vehicle. My favorite part is the fact that it has a manual transmission on the inside. I love that. Ford also sharing details of the all-new Ford Explorer. The first time the Ford Explorer, America's best-selling SUV of all time, will get the King Ranch Edition on the side of this vehicle. You'll see the cool logo here. There it is, the King Ranch logo on the side of this vehicle. Del Rio leather on the inside, two-tone, a massive touchscreen. And I love what Ford is pushing with this. Of course, with the 3 rows, it's also going to be offered in a 4-wheel drive option as well. For those down in Texas, you'll be able to tow your horse trailer as well. Starting price north of $50,000. Now, summer's around the corner for the adventure-minded enthusiasts. There's no car company more associated with adventure than Subaru. This is the Outback Wilderness. It'll get 9.5 inches of ground clearance. So if you are off-roading, you'll be able to ford through rivers and streams. Towing capacity about 3,700 pounds. And I love that this will be a full off-road vehicle. Of course, you're looking at it there, taking on some mountains and getting a chance to take it off-road. So, all right, here it is. One of the most anticipated vehicles. This is Hollywood meets Nashville. This is the all-new Grand Wagoneer. I'm going to just open it up for you. There's an American flag. I love that little special detail on the side. Notice I didn't say Jeep, Amy, and that is because Wagoneer is the premium line now for Jeep. They're saying this thing will be fully capable off-road. 3 rows on the inside. I love that brown, supple leather on the inside. 7 screens on the inside. First ever vehicle integrated with Fire TV, so you'll be able to stream thousands of movies. And I'll close it out with starting price right around $67,000, topping off at $100,000. And this is it right here. This is why you want to get up to the Stalls Automotive Collection. This right here is a 1963 Chrysler Turbine, which means it's jet powered. So George Jetson meet Fred Flintstone. This thing is awesome right here. 50 made, 9 in existence, 2 privately owned, this being one of them. Amy, which one's your favorite?
Oh, I'm going to have to say that red Mustang.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, it is
I got to bring you back.
hot.
This thing is awesome. And I know we're talking electrification, but it comes with a manual gearbox, and it's got 480 horsepower. Americans, especially here in Detroit, we still love our muscle cars. And the cool thing about electric as well is that they're fast. So electric fast, horsepower fast, you've got it all here at the Stalls Automotive Collection.
I got to tell you, though, that Wagoneer, you knew it was a Jeep as soon as you saw the front grille, even though they're not saying it. I think that has enough room for my dogs and my daughter and all my stuff in it.
It's beautiful, it's big, it's luxurious. You can tow 10,000 pounds with it. I think Cadillac and I think Lincoln, they're going to have to watch out for this vehicle right here because I just sat in it and it is amazing. By the way, one of the monitors, the passenger actually has their own television screen to watch movies off Fire TV.
I like that. Quick question. They're giving me the rep, but I got to ask you what role the microchip shortage is going to play in all these vehicles.
Yeah, so we're definitely feeling the impact right now of that. I do know some of the automakers are having to slow down a little bit of production as a result of the chip reduction and the fire associated with it. So automakers are doing their best right now. The beauty is that there are cars available. People can go buy cars, but there are some subtle delays. I am currently waiting on, and I've made no bones about it, I'm waiting on my current Ford Bronco, the four-door that's going to be coming out later this year. I'm hoping that there are no impacts from the shortage on that front, but I think for the most part the auto industry is doing just well right now.
All right, great to see you, Mike, and make sure you jump in that Mustang and bring it down to Fox 2 because you know where we are.
Thanks, Amy.
Let's